Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Vixen After Dark. Thank you so much for staying tuned in, tapped in, and turned on. I'm your host, If you guys have already joined the fam, please make sure you go ahead and smash the subscribe button, click the bell right next to it. That way you guys are notified every time I go live. What's up, guys? So I've got a little bit of a new setup here. Let me turn that down. So we're working with it. Okay, I'm gonna, finesse a few things and see what we can do as far as getting my setup going. Also, I'm trying a new hairstyle with my new chop. Yes, I chopped my hair and we are doing a new do. So how's everything going with you guys? Hope everything is well. We have so much going on, you guys. Let's go ahead and pull up the charts. So today we're going to talk about Mars in the sign of Leo. This is fire energy, and Mars is the planet of how we take action. Okay, I will also be discussing, we do have the moon is in Aquarius at the time that you're watching this video. Now, looking at the charts here, I'm not going to go into details about everything, but we do have a few shifts. Mercury is now in Sag, which is another fire energy. We've had Venus in Sag, which is fire as well. So a lot of fire and water playing out right now. So I'm going to discuss, what you can look out for as far as your rising sign, how to handle this energy, what to avoid, kind of a sense. And also, as well, I may pull cards, but I think I want to save that for a reading for each individual sign, maybe tomorrow, but we'll see. Okay, so without further ado, let's pull up the charts. All right, guys, so let's kind of dive in here. Let me see what we have. So let's kind of break this down as a collective energy with Mars and Leo during Scorpio season. Okay, these are two powerful energies, let me tell you. Okay, this is going to bring in the heat in many different ways. Now, Leo is all about being loud and proud and, take charge energy pretty much. Okay, while Scorpio is going really for that deep, intimate, intense, transformative, mysterious vibe that's playing out. Okay, so together, this is going to give you a mix of courage. This is going to give you a mix of confidence. This is going to give you the mix of mystery. It's kind of like fireworks in the dark of the night. Okay, so let's kind of go into positive energy. Okay, so as far as the positive energy that's playing out, Mars in Leo right now, it's at 1 degree. Okay, we do have the sun in Scorpio, which is at 17 degrees right now, and I'll talk about the moon in a minute, but it's in 16 degrees Aquarian energy. Okay, so Mars in Leo under the influence of Scorpio season right now is definitely gonna have that fire meets water situation. Like I always talk about, fire needs water and water needs fire, right? So this is gonna bring that bold, action, real depth going on. Okay, this energy is really here to help you to go after what you want right now. All right, so this is going to give you all the confidence, especially if you're an introvert. Okay, this is going to give you that boost that you need to get things done. It's really here to help you to go after what you want without, just being unapologetic about it, pretty much, for the most part. Okay, it's going to be very meaningful. Now, here's really what you can expect that's going to be playing out. Okay, we do have I would say more so like a fearless expression that's going to be playing out. Mars and Leo is going to give you that spark to really show up in a way that's more authentically you. Okay, now it's really all about confidence. It's really all about creative energy. So if there's something that you've been wanting to pursue, now's the time to really take charge. Okay, this energy will have you saying, well, why not? Okay, because Scorpio season, amping everybody up, this is happening to make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, it's aligned with your core. Okay, you may even have a magnetic attraction that's playing out, with Leo's charisma and Scorpio's depth here. People may even be drawn to you in the most electric way ever. Okay, Now, this is really great energy, you guys. I would say looking at all these aspects for networking and making connections, you know, even you can just catch someone's eye, okay? So people may really notice you when you're speaking or doing something. It's going to be very noticeable. And with Scorpio season, it's definitely going to give you the real rewards that you've been looking for, okay? So, sorry, I'm talking this way when the camera's... I'm used to my camera being over there, now it's here. So, I would say if there's anything that you're passionate about, anything that you're working on, this is going to be making sure you bring the passion, okay, with purpose behind it. Leo definitely wants you to shine, because remember, Leo likes the lights, mic, and the stage. And so Scorpio wants you to really dig deep, okay? So when you set a goal or start a certain project for yourself, you know, this combo is definitely going to help push you to achieve that. And it's going to help you with that and do it for all the right reasons, okay? Here's what to watch out for, you guys. Now, here's the thing. Both Leo and Scorpio are fixed signs, okay? If you've been fixated on something throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout the beginning of Scorpio season, this can be as little as researching something, or trying to find something, or trying to find a solution for something, or just going in, is what we like to call it, on whatever task or project or anything that you've got going on, whether this is at work, whether this is at home, whether this is even during a conversation, okay? This is that fixated, you're just gonna be fixated on something. It's kind of like you're in a quick obsession mode, okay? Now, I know I've been kind of there with learning something and mastering something right now, and that's why I've been super busy, because I'm so fixated on that, right? So you can see how this can be the energy of what you've been focusing on lately, what's something that you've been fixated on. And this is that energy that's really going to bring it in. So also too, it's not going to be easy to compromise. So some of you guys might want to do what you want to do and how you want to do it when you want to do it, okay? This could be you not wanting to listen to your boss or a lead or your loved one or family or friends or anything. You just kind of your way or the highway kind of an energy. And so that's where things can get a little bit dicey, okay? Now, there could be some clashes or power struggles that play out with this Mars energy. Don't forget, we do also have Pluto in Capricorn at the 29th degree as well. Tons of power hanging out here. So with Mars in Leo, you could always be feeling like you are the main character. Remember, I always say main character energy. It's like you in your movie, and here's your co-star, and these are your extras, anybody that's around you, okay? So, but you got to think the Scorpio energy is going to demand that loyalty, that authenticity, that rawness, that real shit, okay? And so ego battles might pop up, okay? If anyone feels like, you know, their boundaries are being stepped on, you know, or you feel like your boundaries are being pushed to the limit, now this is where that shady behavior can start to play, manipulation can start to come in. Even if you sense someone shady or sneaky, you're just not with it, okay? This can be very intense, okay? This is like intensity overload. So that's why I'm saying you have to make sure you know where you're putting your energy into. That can actually help boost you, okay? Now, Leo's vibe here is, with all these aspects playing out, it can be very extra in terms of how you express yourself. The mode of needing to be seen. Remember, Leo likes front, center, stage, lights, mic, and camera, you know, all of it, right? And so that needing to be seen could be a thing. For example, if you worked really hard on a project, or if you put your blood, sweat, and tears into something, you totally cleaned out something, or you organized something, or you decorated something, or you created something, whoever's around you, you're going to want to say, you're gonna want them to say, hey, thank you, or that looks great. That's that needing to be seen, but also a little hint of validation in a sense, okay? So be careful of going overboard on the dramatics with expecting certain reactions that you're not going to receive, okay? So be careful with that. It can get too intense in certain situations. You can set yourself up for failure, or you can set yourself up for getting really angry or mad or pissed off, okay? So I might call you to, just chill out a little bit, okay? Now, also with this energy, a little bit of Scorpio's influence. Now, people can be holding grudges, or you can hold a grudge. For example, let's say you're at work and someone always, takes the tape dispenser or something like that, right? And you need it when you ship out a box, and it's never in its place. And you're going to remember who always does it. So you're going to hold a grudge on that person whenever you see them. And you're going to despise them. So it's kind of like with the Scorpio energy as well. It's like you're taking a mental score on what's kind of playing out. And then Leo, that fire is not going to be quick to back down. It's going to elevate it even more. It's going to be like, ooh, tit for tat kind of an energy. So this means that there could be arguments, there could be disagreements that could also play out, and this can turn into tons of unwanted tension, okay? Some people like to be a little spicy and get under people's skin. You might be one of those, it's kind of like playing the villain. Some people might want to play the villain, okay? So let things go if you can and when you can, so that you're not carrying all of this unnecessary weight playing out. So bottom line, you guys, as a summary, Mars and Leo during Scorpio season is a very powerful time to where you can actually transmute some energy and really step up your game, okay? Be seen, make real moves. Like if you want to get a car or a house, or if you want to travel to a certain place out of country, or go on a trip, or accomplish a few hard goals for yourself, now's the time to really do it. This is not about playing small whatsoever, and this energy is also for you not to be behind the scenes, okay? It's not about blending in. No, this is for you to be your truest, authentic self ever, okay? I always say, if you are blunt, you're honest, you're straightforward, black and white, you can actually weed out the people that you no longer need in your life, that are no value to you, and the people that don't appreciate you just being you, okay? So watch out for pride, watch out for the stubborn energy as well. Make sure you set intentions everything that you do throughout your day, your evening, your weekend, anything, and don't be afraid to shine. And they always say, when you're shining so bright, here comes all the jealousy and the envy and things of that nature. I would just say, try not to burn bright at the expense of other people. Meaning, try not to manipulate your way to get anything. Okay? Now let's kind of switch gears here. We're going to go into Moon in Aquarius. So right now, we're at 16 degrees at the time you're watching this video. Moon in Aquarius. This is Saturn energy. Okay? While Mars is in bold Leo, and then you have the Sun in this intense energy of Scorpio. Now the moon is chilling in Aquarius. We're kind of looking at this trio of depth. This is a very unique perspective of energy that's playing out, okay? This vibe is definitely a recipe for pushing boundaries. But this could be in a good way that will help you drive you as an individual to get things done and accomplish whatever it is that you've been stagnant with. And also it gives you the drive to connect. Okay, this could be with other energies. Now, the positive side to this moon being in Aquarius is, you know, Aquarius energy is all about thinking outside of the box, really like go-getter energy, okay? Really prioritizing the collective vibe here. So Aquarius doesn't do drama. No drama for your mama, okay? It's more about staying calm. It's more about when they always say don't mix business with pleasure, or don't mix your emotions with business. It's all about staying focused and really looking at the big picture, okay? So here's really how it works when you have Mars in Leo and the Sun in Scorpio. You can really create some innovative shit, okay? Mars in Leo loves to just go big. This is fire energy, okay? So remember, this is a planet of action and a fire energy. You can really create some good shit for yourself right now. Some really good habits. You can invent something very original, the way you dress, you know, anything, any procedures or anything of the sort. You can really come out of the asshole with it, because Scorpio season wants depth, right? You can, for example, you know, at your job, create a new way of increasing revenue, and then they instill that for many years to come. That's how deep this is. This fire combination of creativity, fresh ideas, and put into something that actually means something is what I'm saying here, okay? So whether you're collabing with other people or you're going solo bolo, you know, this mix can really create a breakthrough, whether it's in love, money, relationships, career, yourself, mentally, physically, emotionally, in your bank account, okay? So not only, you know, so many of you guys have, when I see you guys scrolling, or when I'm scrolling and I see you guys, it's like you guys have so many skill sets that you can showcase, okay? Showcase your unique gifts that you have and really connect in a real positive way, all right? I feel as if this is the energy of, like, it's the darkest part of the season, but it's also where we can be the most authentic with our hearts. And with Aquarius in the mix here, it's just really that call, like, be authentically you unapologetically, okay? So pretty much be true to yourself, you guys. You can really strengthen connections here. This will give you a nudge or a push or motivate you to get out of the rut you were in, get out of stagnant energy that you could have been in, and just really shine and say fuck what anybody thinks, period. But definitely just watch out for drama, detachment, clashing, overthinking, avoiding feelings, because remember, when Moon is in Aquarius, no one really likes to go deep with their emotions or go deep in that sense. But then you have the Sun in Scorpio, which is kind of like, well, it's kind of like, you know, a push and pull effect. So, you know, let's say, for example, you can feel emotionally detached, or someone else can feel emotionally detached. And, you know, in 1 minute, all in the next, it could just feel like, oh, okay, then you're there, you know, but you want to be seen and you want to be heard, but yet you don't really want to express yourself. So try to keep things balanced so that you don't feel like a yo-yo, you know, one of those yo-yos. So, and also try not to run or avoid any type of things that you may be going through or feeling. You just have to feel the feels, because remember, the Saturn energy from Aquarius, and then you have this Mars and Pluto energy playing out. This can really lead to a lot of power struggles and conflicts. So stay focused. Where's your focused energy going into that's actually helping you to succeed, actually helping you to thrive? That's definitely going to be the key here. And the other key is compromising, okay? That's definitely going to be key. So it's kind of like a head over heart situation, I would say Aquarius energy might want to make you step back and really analyze everything instead of just feeling it, because it's an air energy. So this can lead to just rationalizing or justifying, avoiding, running, ghosting. So instead of facing something, well, you kind of want to face it and get it out the way. For example, if something is bothering you, or if you're irritated in the moment, or you're mad or upset or pissed off with whoever it is, or even within yourself, you got to either check yourself, or you got to talk to whoever you're having something, a tiff or riff with, and nip it in the bud before you walk out the door, period. Talk about it then and now, that way you don't have to bring it up later. Because when you do that, and also when you hold grudges, you're living in the past and you're reacting off of a past situation when you're in your present, which causes you to go backwards instead of forward. Okay, so now let's get into rising signs. I like to do rising, but you can take this as sun, moon, rising, whatever's best for you. So we're going to discuss, with Mars being in the sign of Leo, what house is going to be affected. And I'm going to give you the positive and also what to watch out for. Okay? So we have Aries rising. So Aries rising, this is going to be in your 5th house of creativity. Okay? This is a Leo house, which is great. And you're fire, you're Aries rising, and Leo is fire as well. So this is going to bring lots of fun activities. Lots of creative juices are going to be flowing all the time. I recommend walking around with a notepad or writing in your notes. You're going to be very motivated to just take on tasks or create new ones. You're really going to be motivated to push yourself out there and to do something new. Okay, now I would say the downfall to 5th house would be, this is also containing romantic connections. But watch out for going too overboard with drama or trying to win in the game of love. Let things flow. Okay? Taurus rising. This is going to be in your 4th house. We all know this is a Cancer house of support, safety, stability, foundation. So I would say you got a big energy coming your way with making your house a home. So wherever you live, it's time for you to take action and make your home a sanctuary. Feng shui, getting good smelling candles, organizing, cleaning. So you're probably going to have lots of house projects. Okay. Maybe even handle some family matters. That's going to give you a little bit of strength to set some clear boundaries. Now, what I would watch out for in the 4th house is that you have to be mindful not to bring in that stubborn energy when it comes to family, kids, whoever you live with, loved ones. Okay, home issues can kind of arise, and that kind of sucks. If you worked a hard long day, you're not going to want to come home. Okay, so you have to allow other people to have their opinions and perspectives and just be a listening ear. Gemini rising. So this is going to be in your 3rd house of communication. This is actually home for you. So nothing new here. You're speaking with confidence. You know, you're going to get noticed. People are going to listen to you when you speak. You're going to be willing to share stories and ideas and different perspectives and helping other people with being clear with their thoughts and actions. Especially in your social circles. But you want to watch out for getting a little bit too pushy or dominating any type of energy, or being the one that always has to have the last word in a conversation. Okay, respect is going to go a long way in the 3rd house, let me tell you. Okay, Cancer rising. This is going to be in your 2nd house. This is your house of values and money. So this is where you are going to feel like you know your worth. Okay, you're going to be so motivated to secure the bag like no other, you know, and you're gonna go for what you deserve, financially, I should say. But you want to watch out for, once you make the money, try not to spend too much of it to try and impress anybody. So this looks like someone that's very hardworking. They work so hard and they go buy like $1,000 purse and like living beyond their means just to do it for the gram. You don't want to do that, okay? Keep it nice and balanced. Be frugal if you need to. Ball on a budget. Leo rising. So this is going to be in your first house, okay? So you're going to be very magnetic. This is a bold energy for you. You're going to be ready to make moves. People are going to be very drawn to you. Like they're just going to want to be all over you, around you, hear you, see you, smell you, okay? You're going to be in full power, okay? This is powerhouse mode. So try not to be arrogant, cocky, okay? Don't steamroll other people and walk on people's toes and have the pride block you or block an opportunity, you know, from you collabing in an opportunity. Virgo rising. This is going to be in your 12th house. I would say this is time for a little bit of inner strength, okay? You're going to be able to take charge with your mental and your spiritual health during this time. This is a Pisces house, okay? So try not to isolate yourself too much, because then you're going to let frustrations build up and you're going to be more introverted, and then when it's time to like go out and shine, you're not going to want to share anything, okay? So I would say share your feelings when you need to. Libra rising. This is going to be in your 11th house. You know, you're going to be stepping it up in groups, social circles. You know, this is a perfect time to really make a strong impact on building connections, especially if you're, you know, your job or career, or entrepreneur, whatever it is that you do, you are seeing tons of people. You know, even with friends or communities, okay, you can really strengthen that. But I would say try to avoid controlling your friends or groups or expecting everyone to play follower. You know, everyone should have their own mind and you guys come together and collab, okay? So keep things collaborative and try not to make it seem like you're head honcho. Okay. Scorpio rising. So this is going to be in your 10th house of career and public image. So for you, cha-ching, be ready to shine in the finance department. Okay, your wallet is going to get fat. Your bank account is going to have commas. Okay, so this is prime big dick CEO energy. Now I would say you want to watch out for having power struggles at work. Know the difference between being confident and cocky, because your approach is what's going to get you either ahead or behind in the game, okay? Sag rising. This is going to be in your 9th house. Your 9th house, this is this is your house. So adventures and learning something, higher learning, is going to be your calling. You're going to be very fired up to travel, to explore new places, new faces, and you're going to want to expand in so many different ways. Now, I would say be careful and really watch out for putting your beliefs on other people, okay? Just because you believe this doesn't mean everybody needs to believe it. Make sure you are open to other perspectives when it's in the 9th house, and try not to be so preachy when you're talking with other people, okay? Cap rising. This is going to be in your 8th house. This is a Scorpio house, okay? So very powerful energy. This is major transformation for you that's going to come in, okay? You're going to be diving super deep, whether this is handling finances with your lover or within yourself, any shared resources that you have, you know, with family, friends, whatever, you're going to build some strength in that department. Okay, you're going to be able to hold the fort together. Now, I would say you may have some control issues because this is a Scorpio house and we're in Scorpio season, so possessiveness could be a thing, especially in close relationships with any ship that you're sailing. So let others have their say as well, okay? Aquarius rising. So this is going to be in your 7th house. Okay, now this is the house of relationships. Your relationships are going to blossom and they're going to be very bold. You're going to know one distinct thing about each ship that you could be sailing. Now, the Mars in Leo is really going to push you to go after what you want, okay? Or who you want, I should say. And so you're going to have tons of confidence and tons of courage. Now, I would avoid putting yourself first all the time and kind of showing that there is a two-way street in a relationship, okay? So you're going to have to find that balance in all of your ships that you're sailing. Pisces rising. So this is going to be in your 6th house. Now, I always say when Mars is in your 6th house, make sure that you are cooking your own food, okay? Going out less, making sure whatever is going in your temple is more healthy than junky, okay? But you're definitely going to get a boost in work, in health, acts of service, things of that nature. You're going to be so motivated to maybe get a routine going. And Pisces energy, you guys need routine, you need structure. So this is going to be a really good time for you when Mars goes into Leo. You know, you're going to be able to hit goals and you're going to hit them without stressing too hard. Now, you got to watch out for burning out though, because you could be overworking yourself or working too much to where you don't even have time for your passions or self-care. So don't avoid self-care. Find a balance with that, with a little bit of playtime, okay? Try not to allow other energies to demand your time. Make sure you are saying no and don't say yes all the time, especially when it comes to work. And just keep your well-being in check and you're going to be good to go. Okay, so that is your guys' reading here. If you stay tuned in, tapped in, and turned on, I will do a Aries to Pisces spread, and that will be on the next video. So make sure you guys click a like, comment down below, follow for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.